What do you do with those guys that they kind of like slide up and they position themselves again? Like
If that happens, then I have to stay very low.
Okay.
Then I'll start again. This is, let's say, my start point.
Okay.
Because if I stay low and then my feet is under your hips.
Okay.
Because now you have all enough space, but you can push my knee, but my feet will still stay attached to your
Now
body.
it's too far. Like now my elbow escape doesn't make sense anymore.
And the fact that I'm holding your head, you have to deal with Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
So your
Which
hand,
is the one you called me, by the way.
so your hands cannot really separate from your neck in a way that you're going to focus in pushing me, because this will come.
Okay.
So your elbows can go, but your elbows will touch my leg, but my legs are, you cannot push them further.
I got it.
Because now
You have
the
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel is there.
I got it.
Which automatically you will get me up, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
And the way to not to let you jiggle your body up, because you need to push my legs.
Yep.
So usually my hands are beside your arm.
Yeah.
Because if you try to get your elbows on my leg,
There is no way.
I hold them together.
Oh, so you do that. You use that as well.
I block you from getting your arms in my leg.
So when you are in this posture and you are not
My hands
attacking,
are always here.
oh man, that's
My
amazing.
hands are always here.
No, that's
The
incredible.
moment that I let go one hand, I keep the other one, and then to get the first hand.
That's
in.
incredible.
Because for you to go to that, then you can only use one hand. You're not going to push yourself up
Got it.
with one leg.
Got
You
it.
can do with both, but not with one. So this is, stay there, but then by the time I'm dropping, if you start pushing me too much, while I'm getting one hand in, then you're almost sacrificing your defense. Because for you to do that, you will ignore my attack and then worry about pushing my body low. And that's when,
The other one comes.
that's when, now look, I can go 4 fingers in.
Okay.
Because your arms are not there.
I got it. But if my arms are here,
Then I go 4 fingers in.
man, that's incredible. No, yeah, that's incredible. Like how many, like almost like invisible details are in the position that nobody's seeing. And
Which, most times, that's what happens as I'm getting one hand in, because I'm quite high in the mount.
yeah,
You feel very comfortable, you have no space for the arm, the body's there.
Yeah.
So your arms naturally start pushing, you're trying to recover some sort of position in the mount, but as I'm putting the hand in, you cannot do both at the same time. You cannot defend the hand and try to establish a better position. That's when it's easier to
Got
mount.
it. Oh, Roger, and last question, and I already know the answer because I already asked you that before, but how did you develop that? How did you train in order to have this mount that nobody can escape? Like, you already told me once, so, but...
Yeah, it's practice, it's years of practicing the mount. I think, we had this conversation before. Not many people, they get the effort and the time to practice the mount.
Yep.
They get amazing in the garden. If you think of, let's say, your week or year, your month or year, it's always the same how you train, right? The same you train that in the week will reflect the month and reflect the year. So how much you develop into other aspects of your game, apart from the training itself, sparring and guard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very small. People
You're either passing or more,
exactly,
like 80% of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people, they spar a lot, which
Yep.
they just keep practicing whatever they do well. They
Yep.
don't. It's hard to develop the technique sparring
Yep.
because you don't get to practice over
Yep.
and over again. And if you don't go specific from the mount, how many hours in the mount you spend the last month?
I got it. Yeah.
Almost none. So how come you wanna?
So every single day you would do specific from the
Every
mount?
single training, almost everything, I'll say 90% of my training, there's always specific training, always specific.
From
training.
every position?
Mainly side control, mountain back. Those is because it's
Attacking and defending?
always both. It's always equally on top and equally on the bottom. And it has to be 5 minutes each.
5 minutes attacking from the mount, 5 minutes defending, 5 minutes attacking from the side control. I got it.
So
and then if you get the submission, you
back to the
start.
side
I
control.
got it.
If
And
you
if
get-
the guy escaped it,
and escape back again. Only from that, nothing more. So
Oh.
if you're practicing mount, you try my leg in the half, I will stop. If
Okay.
you try to turn again your back, stop and start again. Anything else that is not mount.
no, that day that we had that conversation, I left thinking a lot about it because it's not something that's very hard to do. It's 30 minutes per day.
Yeah.
You're not asking them to train like 3 hours per day, but if you do that 30 minutes every single day for a lifetime in Jiu-Jitsu,
you will change your game in those
no, that's
aspects.
incredible. I
Your
wish I
attack
had learned that
And
before.
your defense is the same thing, because at the same time when you're on top, you're practicing your attack, in the bottom you're practicing defense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy to skip side control. It's not even then, it's not even now. You know, people think, oh, when I get better, side control is easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
For me, I don't find easy at all.
Okay.
To escape, get somebody, a strong guy, you know, to spin. I mean, it's a struggle to get out. He will block me many times until I finally scramble myself out.
Well,
You know, like back is the same thing. Get someone that knows how to attack the back well. I mean, it's not easy to escape. There's no one, I'm going to that direction that's going to get me out. No, it's a constantly trying to push this way, you turn, I go that way, and then a series of movement that boom, then finally.
well, no, and I think like this subject about specific training, it talks a lot about you because you were the only person in the planet who pretty much tapped everybody from mountain with cross choke, which is the position you learn in the first class. And you are also one of the very few athletes, or maybe the only one as well, who has never got tapped in Jiu-Jitsu pretty much, right? I think only blue belt juvenile, something like that, right? But not in a blue belt adult, not in a purple belt, not brown belt, not black belt. Yeah, that's
But
incredible.
because I always practice specific positions from escapes, like a triangle. Many times during many fights, I got caught in triangle, very tight. And I escaped. Why? Because in training, I used to start with a full lock on triangle. Full on. I mean, it's hell on earth to escape a full on triangle.
So you would do specific trainings that starts in the submission as well, or this is more like during the sparring?
I used to do everything. So the side control mountain back, that's almost like fundamental. That's like part of it. It has to be forever since I was a blue belt. That it was always there. Then you can add other things. Let's say turtle is very important to add as well. Not attacking from turtle, getting the back is very important. And you can be more specific in exactly what you want to practice. You know, like the guy's lasso guard. How do I pass, them getting stuck? Start on lasso guard and then see if you can develop a way to pass from there. I mean, anything, deep half guard. Let's start on deep half guard. Let's start on X guard. And in over training, it would show you how comfortable you are in that position. If you're something that you want to progress, develop your game, or if you're somebody that is not for me, I'm going to go do something else. Or when you get caught, at least you're aware of, okay, I have a direction. That's the way that usually I escape the most. That's what I'm going to go. I'm not lost,
No, that's incredible. No, that's amazing.
Hello everyone. So I just finished a series of moves from the mount position. I'm very new to have a very strong mount, and I guarantee you, if you follow the steps, you will improve your mount. But the one thing I keep saying over and over again in the videos, that is very important for you to pay attention. Before you go for any submission, you have to establish a good control first. That goes for any situation in Jiu-Jitsu.